Before we can have our structured academic controversy, otherwise known as a debate, we need to build up a little background knowledge about Athenian democracy. In the 6th century BCE, Athens was the site of ongoing fighting between the rich Athenians, who controlled the government, and poor Athenians, who were farmers and merchants. In 508 BCE, a wealthy Athenian named Clisthenes rose to power in the city-state. The following year, he introduced a system known as democracy. A democracy is a form of government where political power comes from citizens. The word comes from the Greek demokratia. Demo means the people, and kratia means power or rule. Athenian democracy was a direct democracy. This means that citizens were allowed to vote directly on laws and government actions. This is different from a representative democracy, in which citizens elect officials to vote on laws. The ecclesia was Athens' main governing body and made the most important decisions, including voting on laws, deciding whether to go to war, and determining foreign policy. Any Athenian citizen could attend and vote in the ecclesia, which met 40 times per year. Decisions required a simple majority to pass. The boule was a council made up of 500 men, 50 from each of the 10 Athenian tribes. These men were chosen by lottery and served one-year terms. That means that citizens' names were put basically into a jar, and each year 500 men's names would be drawn out at random. The boule made decisions about day-to-day government and decided what issues should go in front of the ecclesia. The dicasteria, or court, was made up of 500 men over 30 years old, who were chosen by lottery, similar to the boule. They decided legal cases by majority rule. There were no official police or lawyers. Athenian citizens served in these roles instead. Now that we've learned a little bit about the structure of the Athenian government, we're going to focus for the rest of the lesson on this central historical question. Was ancient Athens truly democratic? You're going to be carefully reading several sources about this topic and eventually engage with your peers in a conversation about the question.